Guys and girls listening to this is Rehapega, and as usual we're gonna check a subreddit community. Today's subreddit community is Quit Your Bullshit. It's a pretty funny subreddit community, and it's basically about stories where people tell a story and then someone else basically says it's false, stop telling bullshit to people. And yeah, that's what this subreddit is about. But I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be one great, very great legendary post that I saw on Quit Your Bullshit, and it made me laugh a lot, and hopefully you like it too. It's about a guy that found a scammer and he went along with it, but then he basically scammed the scammer, you could say. Anyway, let's check this out. It says, got a tech job from a scammer and decided to go with it. Let's check this post. Hello, good evening, this is Mrs. Newsom. Let me know once you receive this message. Hello Randa, it's great to hear from you. How are you doing? I am fine, thanks. Are you ready for the job briefing and interview? Sure, I have time now. What would you like to start with? You are welcome to Brighton Company. I'm Miss Randa Newsom, the hiring manager of Brighton Company. I am located at 870 Winter Street, Waltham, MA 02451. Kindly provide me your full name, age, cell number, location. Okay, right now I'm too busy to check it, but I'm pretty sure that's a fake address, like it doesn't even exist or whatever. Let's continue reading. I thought you should have all that for my resume, but just to confirm, it's beep. Oh, and I am 10 years old. Yes, they are on the resume, but this conversation will be recorded, so I need the information again. Which position was this in regards to? I applied to several. Office assistant. Oh, excellent, thank you for clarifying. I love to assist people. It's nice meeting you, Pam. As soon as we proceed, you will get to know more about Brighton Company, okay? Yes, please proceed, I'm eager to learn. These are all the requirements for the job, and they are pretty much normal requirements, so I'm gonna continue. Sure, I can meet all those requirements. I'm fluent in English and Spanish. Me encanta hablar español para seducir a mujeres. But I have a question about the criminal charges. Is having a criminal charge a requirement? That line is worded in a strange way. So as you can see, the guy is starting to mess up with the scammer right now. We want to make sure our employee does not have a criminal record. Okay, thank you for clarifying. I don't have any criminal record, but I was removed from my previous job for some accusations of sexual harassment. The charges were dropped, but that might appear if you do a background check. Okay, I will start by briefing you about the company and the position you will be occupying. Sure, I'm familiar with Rayton, but I would like to know more about the position and the people I will be working closely with. Bullshit. Wow, it looks like Rayton does some very interesting work. Aerospace is a very attractive industry for me because the product seems so powerful. Something about a ballistic missile just makes me feel a certain special way. I would love the opportunity to work with them and touch them. More bullshit. Can you explain more about the purchasing meter fund? The rest seems very straightforward. I'm a very passionate employee. I love working with people, sometimes several people at the same time, you don't know what I mean, but I prefer working with women. I also work alone sometimes at night or in the shower. So as you can see, this guy just went all in, and he doesn't care if he gets discovered. I think this guy just went all like, well, I'm just gonna write random shit until this scammer notices I notice he's a scammer. And believe me, this guy wrote a lot of random shit, like a lot. This post gets really good. So guys and girls listening to this, don't go. It gets very good. Okay, so now the scammer is explaining about the supposedly purchasing meter fund, which is probably more BS. I have some great service experience. I have served hundreds of people over the years, and I believe it's important to know your clients intimately. So I put a big focus on building relationships. I have masterful oral communication skills as well. Okay, this guy, it's really into the innuendo and stuff. Multitasking is also something I have been working on developing. I enjoyed the challenge of trying to satisfy multiple customers at the same time. I'm not familiar with the technology side though. I prefer to do things the old-fashioned way. Okay, before we proceed further, how much per hour are you looking into receiving with the firm? I'll take any amount who thinks is appropriate. Perhaps $42 an hour will be appropriate. And this point that, like, if you're a scammer, you probably understand, unless you really don't understand English, that this guy is just messing with you. I will have, if I were the scammer, I will probably have just called him out right there. Like, it's so obvious that this guy knows that the other guy is trying to scam him. Like, why continue if you are the scammer? Why continue unless the scammer doesn't understand English and he's just copy-pasting a script or something? Anyway, the chat continues. Let's continue reading. Scammer tells him that he's gonna earn like $38 or something an hour. And then the guy responds, "Sorry for the delayed response. I was distracted by something I saw on the internet. Yes, the payment is acceptable, but if overtime is available, I will gladly volunteer. I want to work hard." Next will be the question and answer segment. Can we proceed further? Yes, please proceed. How would you describe yourself when it comes to handling of job duties? Insatiable, aggressive, dedicated, rápidamente. Okay. What is your greatest strength and weakness? My greatest strength is that the good Lord Jesus lives inside of me and tells me what to say and do. My weakness is tight pants. What do you understand by privacy and code of conduct? Yes, I understand privacy is important to me. Are you currently employed? No, I'm single. Are you willing to work flexible or long hours? Yes, that is my preference. I don't want it to be over too quickly. Okay, this is too much. Like, the guy is just throwing innuendos or stupid responses. But the scammer guy still continues. He must really want that credit card info. Anyway, what is your highest educational diploma? When did you receive it? I have a bachelor's degree from Arizona State University awarded in 2001, but I prefer to learn through experience. Okay, how many hours are you willing to work per day? 4-hour minimum per day or 40-hour maximum per week? I want the maximum, everything you have got. When would you be available to start if hired? With caps. Why with caps? I don't know. I'm available tonight in any position. Payroll method: direct deposit, wire transfer, or credit card transfer. Credit card is preferred, but I take cashier's checks and cash as well. What is the name of the banks which you currently operate with, so as to see if it tallies financially with the company's official salary payment account? So here is where he asks for his bank information. Let's check what the OP responds. I have some questions before I'm ready to send my payment information. Okay, what do you enjoy about working at Rayton? Personally, I have been so comfortable at Rayton. I also love the pay. I'm earning a good pay. Okay, so here is the first English mistake I have seen. So this was probably a real answer by the scammer. I am guessing everything else was already scripted and he just copy-pasted. But this was probably written by the scammer. Anyway, let's continue reading. The pay is very exciting. Are the employees very welcoming? I want to work in a very open place where everyone interacts freely. What the hell? Yeah, they are welcoming. Rayton is a very convenient place to rock. So yeah, this pretty much confirms my theory. A second spelling mistake. This was pretty much written by the guy instead of just copy-pasted. I actually worked at Rayton a long time ago, but I was fired. Is this a problem? Okay. This guy is just trying to like bust the other guy's balls or something. No, it's not. This is a new hiring process. Oh good, some people don't appreciate my hands-on approach, but I can see you will appreciate it. What do you want me to do with my hands? Don't be shy. Type. What should I wear in the office? Black suit? I prefer wearing less, much less. You can wear anything that is more preferable for you. What if I came into work wearing only crotchless leather pants? I mean, office wear. Okay, I understand. Thank you. You are welcome. Can you answer my questions now? Which question? The banking information? Yeah. I use Chase Bank currently. Is that acceptable? Okay, then the scammer basically says to wait for 5 to 7 minutes, which is pretty much just, you know, the scammer being a scammer, you know. And then the guy says, okay, I'm looking forward to what the department head has to say about my responses. Okay, you scored 91% out of 100 and above average on the interview questions answered. Wow, I didn't know you could quantify my asset like that. That's great. Congratulations. The good news is you have just been confirmed qualified for this position. You are offered the job position. You are hired. You are welcome to Rayton Company. You are now given a chance to show your commitment, charisma, diligence, and be a productive employee. Smiley face. So this is scammer, you know, seriously. I don't remember, like, what did he ask? Like, obviously you're not gonna get hired with only those questions that he asked. Like, I have to wonder, is there people actually falling for this scam? Because if they are, well, they are pretty dumb. Anyway, let's continue. Cool, can you send me the contract? I would like to put it on the fridge. Sure, I will send you an offer letter and this conversation comes to an end, okay? Sure, no problem. We hope to see you. Great spirits of excellence in work. Hope you won't let us down. I'll never let you down, I promise. Okay, and the next part is pretty much BS, so I'm gonna skip it. But the scammer tells the guy that he needs to buy some materials which the company is gonna pay for. He says that he needs to buy a wooden chair or something like that. And then the guy says he's allergic to wood. And then the scammer replies, okay, do you have something else you can use? And then the guy sends a link. Will this work? And as you can see, it's like a chair with something attached. As you can see, the scammer is like, what? Instead of the wooden office chair, you're sending me a sex chair. I'm not sure what you mean. Did you check the link you sent? Yes, it's a plastic chair to avoid my allergy. That scammer must really want that credit card information, because he continues with his scam. And he says, okay, you need this software. Let me know if this is well understood. I have Microsoft Office already. Can I use my existing copy? And then he puts like a guy dressed as a pumpkin or something. Oh my god. You will be provided with a new one. More BS. And as you can see, the guy sent another picture of a guy dressed as a pumpkin. And the guy is like, what again? I have some ideas for an office Halloween party. Since I'm an office assistant, I should be in charge of events like that. Here are some ideas for the team. Okay, the funds for the software's working material will be provided for you by the company via check. And once you receive this check, make sure you use it as instructed for the softwares, and will I refer you to the company's vendor whom you are to purchase that from. Understood? So this scammer has insisted quite a lot on this guy buying from some vendor some equipment he was supposedly gonna use to set his office at home. And I assume that's where the scam is, like he's probably telling him to buy something and he will never receive the money, obviously. But yeah, I have to wonder, where is the scam in this particular position, as the OP would like to say. And well, the last part of this post, let's check it out. So where are you from? I'm curious. I mean, I know this is a scam, but you guys put a lot of effort into it. Kind of impressed. And as you can see, he didn't get any more replies. Boom, it ended. I was really enjoying the interaction. Good to see you were able to renegotiate your training wage. And then OP responds, I was getting kind of frustrated by the end of this conversation. Actually took about 3 hours. They were slow to reply. Okay, this is too much. This guy took 3 hours of his life just to scam a scammer. But he delivered. He really delivered. I consider this thread to be legendary. The random cheer just made me laugh a lot. Like I completely lost it in with the share. Girls and guys, I would love to hear your comments about this subreddit community. Also comment on what subreddit I should do next. As always, a like, comment and share is greatly appreciated. And please subscribe if you like the content. Bye!